लगा के मिट्टी का तू बाजी आज लगा ले, ओ तिलक लगा के मिट्टी का तू बाजी आज लगा ले, तुझ में जो चिंगारी है उस शोला आज बना ले, जान लगा के खेल खिलाड़ी, ओ जान लगा के खेल खिलाड़ी, साथ हमेशा स्पोर्ट्स इंडी, शान बढ़ा तू रहे अगाड़ी, जीत की भाषा स्पोर्ट्स इंडी, 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 स्पोर्ट्स इंडी।
Well, hello and welcome to yet another episode of the World of Sports on the SportsIndi channel. The program is produced by Miti Group and the idea, the seed is presented by Supriya Badve, who is the CEO of the SportsIndi. Well, we all know the month of March is very, very special because we are celebrating womanhood. And through this program, we are honoring women coaches, trainers in sports. In the world of sports, we bring to you women sports coaches and trainers who are very, very well accomplished themselves. Today, we have with us a coach and a trainer who can teach us, well, to slide, to guide, to twist, but in a very artistic manner. Before I call upon today's guest, however, let me welcome an equally accomplished businesswoman whose heart beats for sports and the sporting culture. Supriya Badve, founder and CEO of SportsIndi and the executive director of the Badve Group. Supriya ji, welcome on the show. It's your show.
Very good evening, Priya. Very good evening. Thank you. Thank you so much.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
You look lovely, fresh and lovely.
Thank you so much.
So, Supriya ji, today we have with us Adesh Singh, who's the artistic roller skating coach and international judge. May I have her here on the show, please?
Jesus.
Adesh Singh, there you are. Namaskar and good evening.
Good evening, madam. Very, very good evening.
Well, Adesh Singh has a master's degree in sociology and history from the University of Bundelkhand and a BPEd and NIS in basketball, a master's degree in sports science and nutrition. She has done artistic skating coaching course from Argentina and has participated in Indian basketball team and at national level athletics in high jump. She has trained many medal winners at national level. I mean, she has trained them, and of course, they went ahead to get those multiple medals at the national as well as the international level in artistic roller skating, which has translated in medals of gold, silver, as well as bronze, particularly at the ASEAN and the Asian Championship, particularly which was held in China in 2016, where we received 2 bronze. Supriya ji, may I request you to please welcome Adesh Singh formally.
Yeah. Very warm welcome, Adesh ji. Which is great to receive you on this platform, and we really are very eager to listen to you, your journey, your experiences, and your achievements. So, welcome.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, well, Adesh, here are the questions for you, and I can see you are sitting in a background. I think there's a field there. There is a sport maidan in the ground there.
Yes. A skating rink.
Yes, I can see a bright blue sky behind you as well. It's a lovely, lovely evening. So let me move ahead with this first question for today's evening. When did you decide that you wanted to take up sports as your career? Because not many people think that way. And it doesn't happen even if you want to sometimes. So why did you choose it and why?
Actually, I was a basketball player, and I told you just in my CV, I done my basketball NIS in basketball, and I played for I used to play for Railways, and I was in Junior India team. But you know, I was just playing like that only, like other people. You know, if you give some skate किसी छोटे बच्चे को वो ऐसे ही चला रहा है बिना कोच के. Same thing happened with me also. My mother, she bought one pair of skate, and I was doing first. I was wearing one skate. I was rolling on the grass, and one skate without the skate. So I learned like that. So I was not having any coach, anybody who guide me. So just I was just doing like that only. When I was just 12 years old, then somebody told me that one coach is there in my town. I'm from Bareilly actually, UP Bareilly. So वहाँ पर एक था कोच बेचारा, वो भी उसको भी बहुत ज्यादा नॉलेज नहीं थी. जैसा भी था उसने मुझे थोड़ा बहुत स्पीड स्केटिंग कराया. उसके बाद में आई केम टू दिल्ली. एक्चुअली इन दिल्ली I met 2-3 people those who are into skating. देन आई केम टू नो कि अरे ये स्केटिंग में तो बहुत सारे कॉम्पिटिशन्स होते हैं, ये होता है वो होता है. तो आफ्टर दैट आई टुक पार्ट इन डिस्ट्रिक्ट चैंपियनशिप एंड आई डिडंट टेक पार्ट इन एनी स्टेट चैंपियनशिप और नेशनल चैंपियनशिप. देन आई मेट वन अर्जेंटीनियन कोच. ही had came here in India in 1984. Then I spoken to him. He said, yes, I can teach you coaching, how to coach artistic skating, the different type of skating. That time I was knowing only the speed skating. People are, rolling on road, on the ground like that only. But artistic skating, it was really interesting. When he introduced to me, so ये क्या होता है, कैसे होता है? Then he introduced me, and then I learned after that from him. सो उन्होंने बताया ये बहुत टेक्निकल गेम है. एक्चुअली ये सारे एजेस के ऊपर है कि इसमें बहुत सारे डिफिकल्ट एलिमेंट्स होते हैं. डांस होता है, स्पिन्स होती हैं, जंप्स होती हैं, बहुत सारी एजेस के ऊपर है. बहुत ही टेक्निकल है, बहुत ही इस डेप्थ में जाना पड़ता है इस सब्जेक्ट को लेकर. तो ये एक डिफरेंट टाइप स्केटिंग है. उसके बाद में इसमें एक सलालम स्केटिंग भी होती है, इनलाइन फ्री स्टाइल है, रोलर इनलाइन फ्री स्टाइल है, देन स्केटबोर्डिंग है, then speed skating hai, then roller hockey hai. So we are having so many discipline in one sports.
But as you said, Adesh ji, कि आपने बस एक शौकिया तौर पे शुरुआत की इस बात.
नहीं, शौकिया तौर पर मैंने शुरू किया और ये कब मेरा करियर हो गया मुझे कुछ पता ही नहीं चला एक्चुअली. Then I got the call from Mumbai. There's school Jamnabai called Jamnabai Nursery School. Right. There's a trustee Shri Chaturvus Bhai. He called me for the coaching actually to their student in their school. So I went there, then I started from there only. After that कब मेरा कैरियर बन गया, कब मैं इसको प्रोफेशनली करने लगी, मुझे भी एक्चुअली नहीं पता चला. बट आई स्टार्टेड इन 1989.
Okay, so in a way I would say that you got so immersed in learning it and taking the joy out of it that as years rolled by, you just became expert, but you didn't really think consciously about it. And sometimes things actually do happen.
But besides that, I'm a teacher also in school. I teach physical education. I'm a teacher at present Chaturbhuj Nursery Memorial School, which is in Vilepalli East in Bombay. Right now, I'm in Mohali. There's a Asian Games camp is going on, which is I'm conducting.
Oh, lovely.
I'm taking Indian team camp.
No wonder.
These children, they are going to take part in China Asian Games, which is going to be happening in China.
Okay.
In September, October.
Experience there, isn't it?
Sorry, pardon?
You already have an experience of Asian Championship training.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so tell me something. Artistic skating. I mean, you told us a range of different types of skating. So, what exactly would it mean? I know there's a dance, there's a music, there's a little roller coaster and gliding, and so on and so forth. What, according to you, is the core of artistic skating?
Core is artistic skating. If you do this is really very interesting sports. Sometimes people say, "अरे इसमें क्या होता है? कुछ नहीं होता है." लेकिन really, I'll tell you, if बच्चा जब चलने सीखता है तो कैसे बैलेंस करता है अपने पैरों के ऊपर. बच्चा वॉक करता है, गिरता है, फिर चलता है. सेम थिंग इन दिस. जब आप स्केट पहनते हो तो आपका कंसंट्रेशन बहुत बहुत इंक्रीज हो जाता है, इवन पढ़ाई में भी और अदरवाइज भी. आपका बॉडी बैलेंस है, आपकी एजिलिटी है, आपकी स्ट्रेंथ है, पावर है, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. बॉडी का एक एक पार्ट इसके साथ में इन्वॉल्व रहता है. जैसे लाइक स्विमिंग में आप करते हैं, जैसे लाइक आइस स्केटिंग. डिड यू सी आइस स्केटिंग, फिगर स्केटिंग? सेम थिंग दिस आर्टिस्टिक रोलर स्केटिंग. आप बैलेंस करते हो, आपका कंसंट्रेशन बढ़ता है, आप बॉडी आपकी बैलेंस रहती है. सो क्वाइट interesting subject actually, sports.
So, Adesh, you have been involved in the training for artistic skating for a long time. Now you tell us, and now here you are there in Mohali, you're actually going ahead and training others as well. So according to you, who should and who can participate in this sport activity?
Actually, the children, those who are taking regular basis training from any coach, like professionally, and we are having every year district championship. They're supposed to take the part in district championship. Those who are medal winners in district championship, then they are going ahead for state championship. After state, then national. After national, those who are 3 years medal winners people, we take the selection trial for them for the international competition.
Okay. Okay. And who are the people you think should get into artistic skating? Children?
Those, yeah, in artistic skating, actually, those who are having a very gracefully and not having a aggressive nature, you know.
Okay.
See, if
That's
those who are having a aggressive nature, they can go for a, there's a one roller derby also. In roller
okay.
derby, there's like a wrestling game. Kabaddi. How the kabaddi people play same thing in this roller derby. So those who are having aggressive nature, they can go for roller derby. They can for speed skating,
Okay.
and those who are
Okay.
little calm and because artistic roller skating have to perform individually, okay,
Mm-hmm.
one by one like a dance,
Mm-hmm.
okay. In speed skating you have to compete with other people also.
Okay.
So the nature of the, your nature should be different for the both this thing between the
Okay.
speed skating and artistic roller skating.
Okay. Supriya ji, from what Adesh has said just now, I'm thinking about a particular kahavat जिसे कहते हैं ना कि sports does not create a character, it reveals it. So, in a
Yes,
way,
ma'am.
who you are gets reflected from how you perform on the sporting ground. So, on that note, Supriya ji, I want to ask you a question. That what, according to you, are the qualities for a good sports person?
Yeah, just we had so lot many episodes. I think 45 episodes of World of
Yeah.
Sports, and today what she shared, it simply indicates that someone must have desired, someone must have fond of sports or liking towards sports. Then everything that is the initiation or point to aspire or the aspiring mood to achieve something in sports arena, sports area. This is the most important point what I feel or what I learned from this all sports celebrities. So
Aspiration.
yes, Adesh what she shared is she was just had liking for this sports, and with that simple liking or maybe with that simple desire, how she has evolved as a artistic skater. So this is really an amazing story. It means like uh, if we have heard a story since our childhood, where there is a will there is a way. The same thing is the outcome is, but she was has some willingness to perform, to do something in skating, and she found a good way. Was like she found a good coach from Argentina, and that is how her journey has evolved. So really, and then today I am seeing her with lot of self confidence, strong sense of motivation, because see she's conducting this skating competition today. So
Yeah.
what is this is all outcome of like it's her sports journey. Maybe it's not like if you are pursuing some other career, these qualities will not come to you. But specifically, sports teaches you, being it's a physical, mental, both things are involved in it. So I think uh, this gives more good aspect to your personality. So really means like inner desire to succeed. Then they means like one of the sports quality is that they are not natural goal setter. This is this I want say in down the line 5 years I want to achieve this medal or Olympics or something. So means like they are natural goal setter for themselves. Of course, to achieve something, they have to have discipline, optimism, appreciation. Then, and the most important thing I like about sports person that they have willingness to accept or to take criticism, because there is lot many times there is very uncertainty during their career. We means like even though they are willing, they are ready to take any challenges, but somewhere sometimes that 0.0001% of destiny brings some defeat to them. So
Yes.
the way they take this criticism, the way they take defeat, and with that defeat they learn something, and with resilience they come out. So this is I think this is the most important quality of a sports person. And it is not only restricted to sports person, but I think it is equally applicable to each and every individual in life, because
Right.
everyone is maybe, everyone say like, even if I am say I'm working in say industry, or so it doesn't mean we also have our different challenges. You are working in media, so you might have faced such challenges, but the way you have tackled, so this is all really means like, this is the kind of motivation that we learn from this sports personality. So this is really, I feel these are all qualities a sports person carries, and that's why for them to design their journey and to achieve success makes it possible.
True.
This is what.
True. True.
Yes.
And
True, madam. Very true. I'll
talking
tell you
about
one more thing I want to tell you here. Can I?
Yes, yes.
स्पोर्ट्स एक ऐसा फील्ड है मैम जो इंसान को या बच्चे को सिखाता है कि हाउ टू कंट्रोल योर इमोशंस। फेलियर होने के बाद में भी बच्चा वापस शुरू करता है उसी जगह से नेक्स्ट ईयर मेडल विनर के लिए, फिर हारता है, फिर शुरू करता है, कभी भी वो यहाँ पर गिव अप नहीं करता है। तो स्पोर्ट्स हमारे इमोशंस को कंट्रोल, जब आप हारते हो तो कैसे अपने आप को कंट्रोल करना है, सिर्फ आपको स्पोर्ट्स ही सिखा सकता है, दूसरा कोई फील्ड नहीं सिखा सकता है। तो मुझे
Really.
ऐसा लगता है आज हमारी जो न्यू पीढ़ी है उनको कई दफे क्या होता है कि इतने प्रेशर में रहते हैं, टेंशन में, पढ़ाई का, इसका उसका, और जो बच्चे स्पोर्ट्स में रहते हैं उनको पता है कि कैसे उनके इमोशंस को, या कभी ऐसा कुछ ख्याल भी दिमाग में आता है, हाउ टू कंट्रोल द इमोशंस। तो
Yes.
स्पोर्ट्स इज सबसे अच्छा फील्ड है और बच्चा चैनलाइज रहता है। आज की तारीख में आप आउटडोर गेम्स बहुत कम बच्चे होते हैं, नहीं तो वो टीवी में लगे रहते हैं या कंप्यूटर पर या इस पर, क्योंकि उनका फिजिकल स्ट्रेंथ कुछ रहता ही नहीं, दे आर ऑलवेज सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ द स्क्रीन। you know when they come out from and they play on the ground and they will meet other people also, सोशलाइजेशन भी होता है, एक दूसरे के जो अपने जो ये थिंकिंग है वो इंटरेक्ट करते हैं एक दूसरे से, कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल आता है, दूसरे का कल्चर हमें सीखने को मिलता है। तो बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो हमें स्पोर्ट्स से मिलती है, जो हमें कहीं और मिल ही नहीं सकती है।
बिल्कुल सही कह रही हैं आप।
उसके बाद में भी जब फील्ड में होते हैं वो हमारा दुश्मन होता है, जब हम फील्ड से बाहर आते हैं तो हमारा दोस्त होता है।
Really.
तो ये चीज आपको हर जगह नहीं मिल सकती है, सिर्फ स्पोर्ट्स में मिल सकती है, कोई भी स्पोर्ट्स हो। जब आप उसके सामने खड़े होकर, जब आप
Yes, please continue.
हाँ, वही मैं बोल रही थी कि स्पोर्ट्स एक ऐसा जरिया है जो मुझे लगता है आज जो युवा पीढ़ी है उनको, सबको, पेरेंट्स को उन्हें खेलने के लिए उत्साहित करना चाहिए और भेजना चाहिए किसी ना किसी फील्ड में। ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं बोलती हूँ स्केटिंग में आए, किसी भी स्पोर्ट्स में, एनी स्पोर्ट्स दे कैन गो एंड प्ले आउटसाइड, आउटडोर गेम्स।
आदित्य, एक बात बताइए, आप एक कोच रही हैं, you have been a trainer. What is your method? What is your method of training? Because every coach, every trainer has
my method first, in my training, first of all, I speak to children. Whenever the new student comes to me, I speak to them what they want to learn. उनकी साइकोलॉजी देखती हूँ, वो क्या चाहते हैं, कैसा उनका नेचर है, in which sport they can go ahead. तो ये सब चीजें मैं सबसे पहले देखती हूँ। उसके बाद में उनको शुरू करती हूँ, तो सबसे पहले एक्सरसाइज से शुरू करती हूँ, उनकी फिजिकल स्ट्रेंथ। ऐसा नहीं कि एकदम आया उनको बोल दिया जाओ तुम 10 किलोमीटर भाग कर आओ। तो दिस इज स्टार्ट फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग, लाइक ए वेरी small program of the training, and slowly we increase.
Okay. And do you improve upon your method very often, or has that been a method all the time?
No, it depends person to person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
ऐसा नहीं है कि क्योंकि सारे बच्चे एक से नहीं होते हैं।
बिल्कुल सही। हाँ।
So I have to see the psychology. Some children I shout at them, then they learn, and some of them I have to teach them calmly, प्यार से, मोहब्बत से. Otherwise, there's a different type of psychology of the children. You're having a 40 children in your class. Teacher has to know the psychology of the child. Then you can teach. You cannot teach them altogether कि नहीं भैया तुम्हें ऐसा ही करना है. You cannot do that.
So there is no one method which fits all. You always have to understand each and every.
Yeah. If you want to shout at them, then you have to shout at them in group, not individual in front of everyone.
Correct.
The main thing is this.
Yes, and I think nowadays Nowadays, children don't like being shouted at anyways, so it becomes very
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
maintain
Shouted it means sometimes you have to be little
strict
aggressive
and
type. So children, because in my game they have to be take the jump 360-degree, then double jump in double rotation in the air, then they have to land properly. So when
okay.
they are in air, they cannot hear. You have
All
to
right.
shout loudly, then they can hear.
Okay.
So this is the thing actually.
Now, this brings me to my next question, because as you have
Yes, ma'am.
already discussed the method, the way you want to go, how do you prepare for international participation? Because you have trained for, I mean, trained skaters for ASEAN and the Asian Games as well. Now again, you're going ahead and training. So, isn't the
Yes.
international platform a little
So
different? How do you prepare for that?
yes, madam. They are having a whole week training
Mm-hmm.
periodization. Actually, they are having a training method, like what time they have to do exercise, this type of exercise they're supposed to do, what type of food, nutrition they have to have,
Mm-hmm.
like that. So there's a plan, full plan, whole year plan they are having. Accordingly, we are training them.
Okay. Supriya ji, in international sport platforms, what happens is now here we have a coach and a trainer who is training, participants for international competitions. Now, most of the times we have noticed it in the last few years, and even now, I mean, recently also, that we did do get medals. We're very happy about these medals, but these are very few medals as compared to some other countries whose medal tally runs not in single digit but double and sometimes even triple digits. So, what support do you think India needs to match this kind of a competition with other countries? Supriya ji,
This
please.
question to me.
No,
Yeah,
Supriya
yeah.
ji.
So over the last few decades, what we observed that in India, cricket was our god. Means like cricket is was and will be our god. And
True.
more focus was only given on to cricket. Every person in India, every means maybe or since childhood maybe since last since 3 years or 4 years, everyone wants to be in cricketer. No other games was given much importance, and that's missed. Maybe because of I don't know what happened, but over the years, this is what is. So cricket has become our culture, and then uh, because of that, no adequate infrastructure for other games, equipments, and human resources at schools and colleges to guide and train the students in sports was not available. Means
Okay.
because of any reasons, but this was a reality since a few years back. But fortunately, what happened since last maybe a decade, we can say there is some change happening for this in sports area also. And fortunately, in this budget, our Prime Minister Modi has kept very good budget for sports. So really means during and the best thing happened this year that we have achieved highest number of medals in Olympics. So maybe uh, I think the mindset is changing. Mindset is changing now. It means parents also are much eager or supporting to their for their children to take sports as a professional career, or maybe they can choose it as a whole time career. Means apart means they earlier whole concentration, whole focus of means earlier generation was on academics. If you
Mm-hmm.
perform good in academics and if you if you can get a good job, that is everything for all of us. But recently, since last one was 15 20 years, the things are changing, and now mindset is also changing. Society is accepting that yes, we want something. Our country should grow. Country should achieve something in sports area, and that is why that mind because of that change mindset now more girls, more boys, they are getting attracted towards sports. And now the scenarios also changing. It's like we have Saina Nehwal, we have PV Sindhu, we have Sania Mirza, so we have Mahesh Bhupati. So these people have really done very fantastically at international level. And maybe now with this set example of Olympic medal this year, maybe in next Olympics we will have double digit medal
Hopefully.
in our in tally. So let us hope for the best.
Yes, sure.
Uh, First of all, actually, why we are lacking in medals in Olympics or international level, world level, because lack of facilities.
Mm-hmm.
If I if I say about artistic roller skating or roller skating in Bombay, we don't have any place where I can get standard side rink.
Okay. Mm.
Okay, so that is a one of the reason. And second thing, the equipments are so expensive, so
Mm.
everybody cannot afford
Of course.
actually.
Yeah.
The third thing, equipments, and third thing, children those who are going for international, they are not getting proper sponsored. They are paying from their pocket and going for international competitions. So
True.
everybody cannot spend that much money.
Mm.
So this is the one of the reason they cannot continue. Training part also. If you are going in proper training, then coach also asks for the money. Okay,
Mm.
then
Mm.
facilities, then equipment, then food, then physical training, then physiotherapist. So many things. One एक स्पोर्ट्समैन को बनाने में बहुत बहुत पैसा लगता है. तो
Mm.
वो थोड़ा सा हमारे यहाँ थोड़ा सा लैकिंग है अभी. मैं अपने प्रधानमंत्री का एक शुक्रिया करना चाहूंगी. अभी उन्होंने ये खेलो इंडिया एक अभियान चलाया जिससे काफी हद तक हमारी शायद इन फ्यूचर मे बी विल गेट गुड रिजल्ट्स इन इंटरनेशनल लेवल.
Well, we hope so. And
Yes,
Adishji, I know you have told us that you have to go back to train
yes,
all those
ma'am.
who are
Yes,
waiting
children
there.
are waiting.
But
Yes, ma'am.
yes, but on the last note, would you have any comments for the budding skaters, those who plan to come in this field, young children? What would you give a
Bus,
suggestion to them?
I will ask parents, they're supposed to encourage their children whatever they want to do in outdoor sports. Don't stop them. एंड स्केटिंग सबसे, स्केटिंग भी हर गेम अच्छा है. अगर जिम्नास्टिक भी करते हो आपको बैलेंसिंग और कंसंट्रेशन उसमें भी इम्प्रूव होता है. फिजिकली बेटा सबसे अच्छा चैनलाइज होता है. तो मैं पेरेंट्स को ये बोलूँगी अपने बच्चों को एनकरेज करो आउटडोर गेम्स के लिए. उनको घर में मत रखो. वो
Hmm.
चैनलाइज रहेंगे तो किसी भी गलत चीज में नहीं जाएंगे.
True.
उनको इस तरीके से मोल्ड कर लो कि वो उनको सिर्फ घर अपनी पढ़ाई और स्पोर्ट्स दिखाई दे. एक फोकस हो जाएगा लाइफ में जो जिंदगी भर काम आएगा. अगर लाइफ में फोकस है तो फिर आप कहीं नहीं भटक सकते. और वो सिर्फ सिर्फ स्पोर्ट्स कर सकते
Thank
हैं,
you
नॉट
very much
स्केटिंग,
on
एनी स्पोर्ट्स.
very much. Thank you very much on those beautiful, beautiful and inspiring words. Let me end this episode. We will meet you once again in the world of sports next Saturday at 5 p.m. Till then, you take care. Goodbye.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू सो मच. बाय.
Thank